Good morning, everybody, or soon to be somebody. Hi, Claire. It's twerking. Crystal, good morning. Morga. Jessica's there. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Mireille. Good, I'm good. I'm good. Everything is okay. Waking up, doing my cat stretch. How are you? So it's 8:30, so we'll get going. And we'll start standing. I'm just going to turn the music down. I think it might be irritating. Hold on one second. I know. I had also, it must have been that moon that's coming because I didn't sleep so easily last night either. So we'll wake the body up. Good morning, people. And we'll get into our centers. Let's create some strength, some balance, and some high inner and some flexibility. So from here, let's move on. Let me adjust my display so my body is in the screen. So we'll start with just an easy open position this morning, between 2 feet, a little bit wider than the hips, so that we're really easily standing between left and right evenly. And then we'll take the hands into just a friction building, vigorous and quick, easy task, balancing left side and right side right into the middle. We'll get the engines going. And we can push a little bit more strongly into the midline, making this sort of fiery warmth between left and right side. So we're already balancing the body in the middle, engaging all the muscles of the arms and the shoulder girdle. Try to release the neck and breathe. Now push, 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 push. And this is where we give ourselves a little bit more of a stronger push. Really make it warm in between the hands. And then from here, we'll go into the face and spread the skin and flesh back and up. Give yourselves a little facelift, And we'll do this a few times, just opening and splitting away from the center. So we pushed into the center and now we're pulling away from the center. Third time. And let's say we do 7 times, and face lifting and opening and opening. That's a lot of face lifting, but why not? And pull, 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 pull. One last time. And then from here, let's take the 10 fingers and we'll give ourselves a little massage, lifting also, skull. Yeah, so give yourselves a little hairdo. I'm gonna fuck it up, but pull a lock of hair if you have one. I think we all do. From this point in the middle of the crown of the head is where the head is floating up towards the ceiling. Now just float your arms up to the ceiling, lengthen the armpits, even lift the shoulders, lift. But in contrast to that, release the hips and slightly bend the knees. So the weight of the pelvis is going down, and then from the rib cage and shoulders and armpits and elbows, the body is lengthening up. And then soften the elbows and shoulders and lower. From here, just lift the shoulders, up to the ears, and then drop them. Lift the shoulders. And as you release the shoulders, allow the head to float higher. And lift. And and last time, and okay, from here, take the hands into the lower back, and you just have the same exercise, making this warmth and friction, but also opening the solar plexus and the sternum plate at the same time. So elbows going back, and just moving the hands briskly in a vertical sense across the layers of the lower back. Penetrate this area just beneath the kidneys, and then go higher into the kidneys, and then take the fists and just knead your daily bread, your back. Knead with the knuckles into the lower back. Knead. And I'll go profile in case for any other reason. Pressing into the flesh and the muscles and skin of the lower back. And go into the kidneys as well. Go higher. Notice I'm not holding on to anything. My body is moving, and I want to have a soft body and a strong center. And kneading. And then from here, I'll turn my hands over. So I'm really nearly supporting my lower back with my hands, opening the elbows back, opening the collarbones as well. And then from here, I'm going to go down the backs of my bum and backs of the legs. And then I'll move to the front and inside the legs and come up. So it's circular. I'll take the hands across to the kidneys and down the buttocks, back of the legs, softening the chest. And then move the hands onto the insides of the ankles and come up. So if we're going just smoothly, soften. And soften the chest, release the neck and head. And going down the kidneys, soften the chest. Coming up. And going down. Now, with this softness, keep this soft feeling. We're going to go a little bit forward with the body, but as we go forward, obviously, we'll engage the center. So this weight going forward onto the toe side of the foot, the feet, and then lifting the lifting the belly button into the back and lifting the pelvic floor up. So this is the base of your length. Just a few times, hollowing out the belly, lifting the pelvic floor. I have my hands actually on my center. Thumbs are on my belly button. And I'm thinking of this aquatic movement like a jellyfish in my pelvic floor area. It's moving up every out breath. And then here, it's just like a clear dart, an arrow going in. So if we practice that several times, take the weight forward, yeah, and lift the pelvic floor. Bring the belly in like an arrow. And breathe into the full body. Practice lifting the pelvic floor. And now I will encourage you to take the weight even more forward, one full piece. The body is working in one full organized, cooperative organism. And from here, we'll push down and lift the heels slightly. So ever so slightly, just to test your balance, yeah? Test the balance, balancing from the center, yeah? Center. And then lower the heels. And again, press down with the arms, create a bit of resistance and lift the heels. It's a very small, light action, but it's actually quite deep in the belly and the pelvic floor area. And now see that you're rising between 2 feet evenly. And exhale and lift. Now see how relaxed you can be in the shoulder girdle, yeah? See how you can pull and push in different areas, creating this opposition and this smooth rise. I'm pulling with the pelvic floor and crown of the head. Associate those two, crown of the head, pelvic floor, yeah? And crown of the head, pelvic floor, yeah? And crown of the head, pelvic floor. And lift the belly into the back, pelvic floor, crown of the head. And belly button, pelvic floor, crown of the head. And going higher. And higher. Higher with the heels. This time go even up, 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 up. Now, keep the balance. Take a few moments to keep pulling the belly in with some out breaths and lifting the pelvic floor in your rise. Open the throat and neck with the chin coming in and the crown of the head moving up to the ceiling. Balance, balance, balance. Soft shoulders. Balancing, balancing, balancing. And okay, from here, keep working with the ears for Spock and the head towards the ceiling. Yeah, I've lifted my arms. You may also if you want. And then with this opposition, keep pulling to the top, but settle the heels down, yeah? Okay, we've invigorated the legs. Let's just take a proprioception exercise so that we're protecting the knees and the ankles. Are we all still there? Is everything going? Yes, it's going, seems to be going. Okay, from here, we're sitting in a chair, yeah? Taking the bum down and back, bending. Then from here, we can use the waist, just shifting to one side. Yeah, you can mirror me or choose, it doesn't matter. Now, lengthen your spines, peel the opposite leg up, yeah? And from here, carry the knee forward, yeah? And then lift the arms and balance here. Stabilize, yeah? It will happen by itself. Yeah, the ankle and knee and hip will adjust. Now try to keep lengthening the lower back. Lengthen, so it's a soft upper body, even a soft lengthened lower back. And then from here, find your balance, Lucius. Yeah, from here, without holding it, try to let go. This is my weak side. And then from here, take the knee. Yeah, from here, we're gonna take an inhale. So first we'll exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Lengthen the back, lengthen the neck, and lengthen the leg. Exhale. That's 1 of 5. In breath. And exhale. Third time. In breath. And exhale. In breath 4. And boy, that works. In breath. And last time. Find your balance. Easy going. Situate. And then bring this leg down. Go back into 2 feet. Doesn't that feel good? 2 feet parallel. And then shift to the opposite side. Yeah, find your balance. Build it first, yeah? Nothing has to be abrupt. Yeah, lift and peel this foot off the floor. Carry it forward. Yeah, balancing on the opposite leg. Now, I'm looking at my screen, but I don't want to. I want to look out and in front of me. So lengthen your gaze also. Yeah, lengthen the back. And then take this knee, yeah, and pull it up slightly, balancing. Letting the ankle squirm and shift around, finding its own balance, giving it its time. And then with an inhale, take the leg back. In breath. In breath, in breath, in breath. Exhale, lift. In breath. Fill the body with oxygen. Exhale. In breath. And empty. In breath. And fourth time. In breath. Last time. And coming up. Good. Okay, from here, without further ado, let's go to the floor. Bend the knees for a moment. I'm going to take my jacket off. Finally gaining a little bit warmer here. For the center, let's be just in parallel with our knees. Easy arms, and now still working on centering the mind and the thoughts in towards the practice. Let's get a little bit more channeled with the breath of fire for the center. We're just exhaling, pulling the belly in. So for anybody that's new to Pilates, which most of you aren't, but this is kind of going public sometimes, that's a hollowing of the abdominal wall, pulling the belly in towards the back, which is also related to a very old Kundalini yoga exercise, which is the breath of fire. Yeah, if you want to know more about the breath of fire, check it out online. From here, let's allow the knees to open. Yeah, so just from where you were, stretch and open that leg, and then bring it in and stretch the opposite leg. Now, when I'm stretching, I'm taking the heel back, and I'm really trying to open the calf and behind the knee. Yeah, and then change a couple times and lengthen. Also think of this whole side. I'm lengthening also the rib away from the pelvis. Yeah, and then opening the leg and bring it in and change and open. Push the heel back. Yeah, yeah, and from here, even open knees, easy feet. Yeah, walk the hands slightly out. We're going to go into a half of a plank. So bring your pelvic floor and pubic bone and belly button forward. Yeah, and now the weight is mostly on your hands now. Yeah, a little bit on the knees also, but roll the shoulders open and build this support system, just like we did with the legs, balancing on one leg. Now we're on the heels of the hands. Then fold the legs. You don't have to cross them. but fold the legs, which will activate the backs of the thighs. I'm going to walk my knees slightly more out, yeah, so that there's enough space. Then I'm bringing the pubic bone up towards my belly button. And then from here, I'm going to exhale, lift the pelvic floor, pull the belly button in. Breathe into the full body. Bring the belly button up, pelvic floor as well. That's second time of 7. Hollow out the belly, just like you did with the breath of fire. In breath. Pull the belly up. Lift the pelvic floor like a jellyfish movement. 4th time. 5th. Lift the pubic bone towards the belly button. And I believe we have 2 more. In breath. Lengthen your lower back, lift the pubic bone. In breath. Last time, and pull. Now, from here, only for a moment, yeah, take the hands slightly back in, yeah, lower the buttocks towards the heels, give yourselves a small lengthening moment, and then come back up and lift your knees, just for the balance. Now, flat backs, yeah, hands, see that they're underneath your shoulders. We'll take 7 times, bringing the belly button up and the pelvic floor to meet it. Exhale. Without curving. In breath. So lengthen the crown of the head away from the tail from the crown of the head. 3rd time. Enjoy breathing into the body. 4th. 5th time. 6th. Lift the belly, lengthen the back. 6th. And last time, and 7th. Lower the knees. Release for a moment. Come back up. 7 more times. Lift the knees, this time with a curve in the lower back. So we're pulling the pubic bone to the belly button. Exhale. In breath. And small curve. And pull. 3rd time. And 4th time. 5th. 6th time. We're almost there. And 7th time, I'm opening and lengthening. 7th time, curling. Okay, from here, settle the knees down. Now, just recuperate for a moment. Lengthen the body, or the spine rather, into its verticality. Catch your breaths. So we haven't been centered yet, so it seems to be twerking. Okay, so from here, just an easy stretch of the back. You're going forward as if you were pressing a ball, a beach ball, forward, 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 forward into the sand. Stretch your backs and repeat. 4th time and repeat. 5th time, and this time hang out there. Hang out there. Release the head, the shoulders, the weight of the arms and chest. Now, roll the back up. Stack the vertebrae one on top of each other. From here, let's get a little bit more in tune with the action of the belly. Lift the belly high, please. Let's cradle the outsides of the legs. We're exhaling and pulling again. Pelvic floor up, belly button in. 5 times. In breath. And hollow and lift the pelvic floor. Now try to be soft in the shoulders. I will do the same. Lifting and pull. 3rd of 5. In breath. In breath. Now from here, allow that last exhale to roll across your sit bones and back onto the sacrum. Yeah, you may want to pull the feet slightly more in. Now take lengthened arms. In breath. Now just a couple times. With your out breath, deepen the hollow in the belly area. Bring the head forward. In breath, lifting. Extended arms, easy shoulders. Exhaling and rolling back. Small of the back sacrum gets into the ground. In breath. I'm softening my shoulders. Now deepen my hollow. In breath. This is the 3rd and final time, I think. And from here, balancing. Now use the in-breath to lift the arms. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Last time. In-breath. And take the thighs. In-breath and lay the back into the floor. Yeah. From here, I'm going to move down. Getting out of the fireplace. We're all there. It seems to be twerking. Yes, great. From here, bring your knees just into a comfortable bend. We're balancing on the same area that we just grounded into the floor. Yeah, the sacrum area. From here, lift the rib cage. Yeah, the floating ribs up and feel how distorted the pelvis becomes. Yeah, and then lower the ribs and feel just that neutral spine. Yeah, there's a little bit of a curve, but it's not exaggerated. Then tilt the pubic bone down and feel again this hyperextension. Yeah, where the sit bones are almost going into the floor. Then release that also. Then one time, exhale and tilt the pelvic floor, the pubic bone towards the belly button, and feel also that there's no space here in the lower back between the floor and the lower back. Then release that as well. So that's your neutral, beautiful, natural curved spine. From here, easy arms. I'd like you to just lift one foot slightly off the floor. Yeah, slightly off the floor. Now, mind you, keep the length in both sides of the torso. Yeah. Then the foot that you have still into the ground, push it strongly into the ground and try to anchor the femur head of this grounded leg into the hip socket. If that makes sense to you, the femur bone is moving down towards the hip socket, and we're balancing and floating the opposite leg just slightly above the ground. Then lower that foot, and then lift the opposite knee and foot slightly off the ground. Foot comes slightly off the ground. Then charge this leg, push the heel down, and then send this bone in this direction. So this femur is heading into the socket here. Yeah, push it into the socket and allow the body to balance, or the lower back, or the beginning of the back of the pelvis to balance in the sacrum area. Just exchange that once more on either side. Take one foot down, float the leg up, and keep the length. Charge the other leg, lower this leg, and then lift. Now keep lifting this knee. Lift also the opposite knee. Find your tabletop position. From here, float the arms up to the ceiling. Let's take a coin between the heels. Drop the feet just in front of the knees. Actually, I'm going to stay in a parallel, so no coin. Let's stay parallel with the shin bones, the tibias, just floating in front of the knees. From here, working with the chest and the ribs going down, we're going to take the arms back. Hollow the chest down into the ground. In-breath lift. Now this seems to be quite an easy, simple task, but it's actually very demanding because we don't want to have too much tension. We just want to sink the chest, sink the ribs down, remain in the neutral spine, in-breath. And frame the head. Bring the belly into the lower back. Lift the pelvic floor. Inhale, exhale, and sink the chest, sink the ribs. Lift the pelvic floor, lower the belly. In-breath. One last time, and now let's have a coordination exercise. From here, we're going to go with one leg and the opposite arm. So I'm going left leg, right arm is going back into an extension. Yeah, so there's this banana shape happening between, or a crescent moon taking place between one leg and the opposite arm. Bring those members back. Exhale, use the opposite sides. Now please, take the belly lower. Then the extension and the lengthening and the lowering of the leg and arm. Belly is deep. Repeat. And I'm working in parallel this morning with thighs, in-breath. Parallel. In-breath. Parallel. And once more on either side. Pull the belly down. Deep bellies. In-breath. Last time, and belly. Okay, pull your knees into the chest, but still lengthen the spine, yeah? Really try to fold well in the hips, but still lengthening the lower part of the back down into the floor. Okay, from here, just to open the pelvis, before we take hundreds, rock yourselves side to side, yeah? It's this baby play, yeah? Just opening and breathing, softening and twisting, yeah, not holding, yeah, allowing the body to be loose. Okay, and then from here, let's keep a small rotation in the hips, but still mind the fact that it's not completely rolled out. It's just a small rotation in the femur heads. So from a parallel, squeeze the heels together and roll the thighs slightly open. Now from here, easy arms, bend, create your vertical mermaid tail. Repeat, in, empty, in, empty, in. A little bit further forward. Repeat, and a little bit further forward. Off center. Coordinate belly, pelvic floor extension. In breath. Belly, pelvic floor extension. Again. Roll the head into your curve. Lift the chest. Take the legs further forward if you feel safe and comfortable. Yeah. From here, squeeze the inner thighs, knees, and heels together and pop. 2, 3, 4, 5. In. Deep. Deep. deep, pull, up, and deep, up, and last time on. Okay, bend. And now let's keep the flow going. Let's rock up to sitting. You have technique, you know what that means. Let's go with the decompression device. I think there was a cat in someone's house who didn't like the decompression device. I'm not sure. I hope everybody's still here. Yeah, it says it's streaming. Okay, I gave you a little bit of time to catch your breaths. We're going one. So you're basically, your legs are actually precisely wider than your hips themselves, a wider position. You're tapping the heels of the hands together. You're lifting the belly up. We'll take 25% of the back into the mat. And from here, 25. Out breath to 50. Out breath to 75. In breath lower. And lift the head and arms, exhale. Repeat. 25. Out breath to 50. Out breath to 75. In breath. Out breath to 100, extend the arms. That's 2 times. In breath, lift the ears into the window of the arms. Out breath. In breath, lift the belly. 3rd time, and 25%. Exhale. In breath. 50. In. 75. Head is still lifted. Exhale. 3rd time. In breath, lift the ears into the window of the arms. Exhale, come up. In breath. 4th time. And 25%. Ground the thighs. Exhale to 50. To 75. This is 4th of 5 times. And lower. In breath, lift. Exhale. Hollow out the belly. In breath. In this last one, especially release your shoulders. I feel it myself, so release the shoulders. The arm action is easy going. And 25%. And 50. 70. And last one. Now, before we sink down and lose our energy, let's link the tossing of the legs over. Yeah. So from here, just taking easy arms. Open the legs. Exhale, roll through the back. Connection. Exhale over. Open. Exhale. In breath. And over. Let's slow this one down slightly. Open. So I'm working with the oppositional pull. I'm sending the heels back. I'm opening the legs. And at the same time, I'm delicately laying the spine into the floor. Now keep this opening. Take the opening over. Connection. Roll down. In breath. And over. Connection. Roll down. Open. Over. Connection. And roll down. Now from here, let's lower the left leg down. Yeah, into the floor. Let's roll up with the chest. Take this right thigh, pull the chest to it, open your back. Now, to lay the body back and stretch, I'm going to go deeper with my hands so I can even stretch more the upper hamstring, pull and pull. Now, this leg is serving, yeah, it's grounding, anchoring. Pull and pull and okay, from here, let's just release this leg for a moment and extend. And turn the thigh out and extend. And release and extend and release. Now, a clear, lengthened leg, which will cross and come up. In breath down, exhale up. Change directions and exhale. 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 Now bend it again. From here, just pull this knee outside of your center line, away, a little bit in and cross. And then bring the pelvis back into a balanced, even, anchored situation. Lengthen that leg. Lift the opposite leg. Yeah. And then from here, take the depths of that thigh, bring the chest to it. Open the elbows. Yeah. Pull. Then lay the head back. Pull deeply. When I say deeply, I mean low in the thigh. And open the hamstring. And anchoring the opposite leg. Right leg is serving. Now, release and turn this thigh slightly out. And bouncing a bit and extend. And now this opposite leg is firm. Last time. And exhale. Inhale, cross. Change directions, please. And again, pull outside of your center line, cross a bit, and twist slightly. And come back into an anchored position. Let's use the backs of the thighs. Yeah. Now from here, we're rolling up. We're going to find our balance on the sit bones. We're going to roll directly after that. Now, what I'm looking for in myself is this hollowness and this balance on the sit bones. Pull the heels in, but push the thighs away. Now, with an inhale, lift the belly. Exhale, hollow the belly. Repeat. Repeat. Now, with your inhale, let's rock back. In breath. And balance forward. And in breath. And in breath. Last time. Now let's smoothly go to single leg stretch. Take one knee with you. Extend, 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 extend. Double leg stretch. Bring both legs in. A crescent moon, please. Exhale. In it. Exhale. I'm breathing into my back now. And exhale. In breath. And empty. Last time. And extend. Scissors. Pull one leg. Divide 1, 2. Double leg lower and lift. Lower the legs. Take the head with the hands overlapping. In breath. Exhale. Repeat. Repeat. 3 of 5. Repeat. Last one. Go into your crisscross. Lift the left breast to right thigh. Extend the left leg. Come center. Exhale. Repeat. Come center. And lift and roll up. Spine stretch. I'm just making sure that we're all there. I think we're all there. Seems like we're all there. Okay, so we'll go into spine stretch. Just, again, lengthening the legs. Soften. Rounding over. But still pulling the toes back and extending the heels. Going with the chest that softens. Now, I'm going to release my shoulders. Really, I am. I'm going to take the arms a little bit lower, not up here. Lower. I'm going to curve in the chest. Yes, you see this opening between the shoulder blades, and then I'm going forward with a deep, deep hollow. In breath coming up. Exhale. In breath coming up. Empty. In breath. Empty. Coming up. And from here, I'm just checking the time. Okay, we're great for time. Let's go open leg rocker. We'll bring one foot in, next foot in. We're already kind of there in our balance, yeah? Now, as I balance, I want to make sure that I'm not going onto the coccyx. I still want to discern or distinguish what is my balancing point, yeah? So I'd like it to be more forward on the sit bones. Pull the belly back, but open the chest. This will already give us a little bit of counterbalance. Open the chest, hollow out the belly. Then let's lift both legs, blossoming into this open leg rocker position. Now, from here, I'm rolling my thighs in. I'm pulling the belly down. I'm even using the pelvic floor to balance. And then I'm opening the chest. Yeah, and I'm going to go into the fireplace. So I will come back. From here, just close the legs. In breath. And close. In breath. And close. In breath, open. Now either stay here or you can make a chain underneath. Yeah. And roll back. In breath. And in breath back. And in breath. And in breath. And last time. And balance, 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 balance. Be a bit more precise about your balancing point. I'm talking to myself as well. Go forward onto the sit bones, open the chest and balance. Balance, balance. Okay, we'll take a corkscrew preparation. Roll the back down. Let's keep the head lifted. Yeah, parallel legs, flexion in the feet. Yeah, roll the head up. Yeah, bring the elbows slightly more forward. Now, with an in-breath, lift the tailbone. Exhale, lower. Lift the tailbone. Exhale. Repeat. Empty. Repeat. Empty. Last time. Empty. From here, we're going forward. We'll take a baby saw. Legs just as wide as the corners of your mat, just slightly more open even. Lift the arms lower than your shoulders. That's for me because I'm often here. That's from my ballet days. From here, we're crossing. Now, this is a pretty clear situation here. I'm pulling the shoulders open. Do you see this action? I'm pulling the shoulders open, turning the back shoulder in and cutting. 1 and 2 and 3. Coming up and pulling and up. Open 1 and 2 and 3. And as a variation, let's go more into the twist. Bring the legs together. You have a very strong base. Yeah, I'll go here. From here, roll the thighs in. Open in the spiral. As if someone called your name, you're looking back. There's 2 bounces you turn in. Bounce, bounce, and Exhale forward, bounce, bounce, and bounce, bounce, and bounce, bounce, and twist. 1, 2, and come back. Okay, from here, our all-time favorite, pull the kneecaps into the thighs, lift one leg, yeah? Now, I'm lifting the belly also, tease the floor. I'm kind of going fluidly from one thing to the other today to also feel the flow and the connectivity. And this leg goes down, the opposite leg comes up, lift the belly, lower the arms, Lucius. And lift this kneecap in, and opposite side, lift, and the tease, ha, ha, ha. And and opposite leg up, and and release. Okay, from here, just a little interrogation. Let's see how balanced we are. Fingers facing the body, yeah, coming back into the heels of the hands, lifting the pelvis, yeah, and then from here, extension, and lower, exhale, and once more on the other side, and okay. From here, we'll go back into our plank. From here, we'll lower, actually, I'm gonna pull my mat back, lower down in one piece. We'll just take a nice lengthening situation. Here, pubic bone is grounded into the floor. Yeah, legs are in beautiful parallels. I should turn my mat this way. Yeah. So the backs of the thighs are moving in that direction. Yeah, and then from here, I'm lengthening also the knees. And then from here, I'm taking, actually taking the hands, overlapping them in front of the head, yeah? And then from here, just release the head. What I'd like to do 5 times is make this tunnel underneath the belly by lifting the pelvic floor towards the belly button line and the belly button up. So let's take it 5 times. Exhale, lift. Repeat. And repeat. And repeat. 4th time. Ground the pubic bone. Breathe in. Push the pubic bone down, lift the belly. Now with your inhale, press with the hands, lift your chests. Exhale and lift the belly, please, when you lower. In breath. Pubic bone is grounded. Exhale. In breath. 3 or 5 times. Exhale. In breath. And empty. Now, let's bring the sit bones to the heels. Yeah, you can also, let's bring the feet, the toes, the big toes together, knees apart. Take the flesh away from the calves. Go forward, release the head. Now, from here, let's move on. We'll turn the body around and over. We'll go into a shoulder bridge. More of a balancing act. Yeah. From here, parallel legs. Yeah. Open just as wide as the hips. Lift into your supine curl. Yeah. From here, push the buttocks up. Push with the heels into the ground. Now shift to one side and lift one knee, tabletop. Yeah. From here, you can balance with your arms. Now, Roll the back down into the floor until the third button, belly button, belly button. Now, push up, down to the belly button. Breathing in, exhale. In breath. Fifth time, and we'll take one more, in breath. And lift. Lower this foot and knee down. Transfer the weight. Lift the opposite leg, tabletop. In breath. Lower to the belly button. Exhale, push up. Repeat. Push up. Repeat. Push up. Repeat. Push up. Last time. Push up. Lower. Now, push even higher with the buttocks and the heels. Lift the arms up to the ceiling. Sink the chest down, but lift the pelvis. Now, 8 times, pull the belly pubic bone to belly button. In breath. Exhale. 2 of 8. In breath. Empty. In breath. Pull the pubic bone to the belly button. 4 times of 8. 5th time. 6. 7. 8. Now, before you go down, try to make sure that you're balanced between both left and right evenly. Lift, lift, lift. And then enjoy rolling the back of the ribs into the mat and releasing. From here, just go into a star for a moment. Now we'll take teaser, swimming, leg pull front, etc. So bring one leg at a time back in. That was just a small pause so that we release the tension and catch the breath a little bit. Okay, so cross the arms, take your thighs. Yeah, I'm rolling through the small of my back. I'm looking for my balance. I'm conscientiously rolling across the back of my pelvis. Yeah? Okay, and I'm Lucius. I'm talking to myself and lowering my shoulders. It's good to see the screen. I will correct myself. Finding the balance here means also that I'm engaging the pelvic floor and abdominal wall, and all of that is working with me. Now from here, this easy light feeling with the arms and legs. Salut toi, il est là, il dort. Il dort. Ah, tu vas prendre avec toi. Balance, lengthening the legs, yeah, and arms. Ciao, ciao. Il était adorable ce matin. And from here, balancing. Now, reach up with the chest and open. Belly is going down deep. Charge the legs with energy. Pull into your center line. Now, in breath, lower the legs slightly. Exhale. In breath, exhale. In breath, 3rd time. 4th, 5th, and bend. You arrived. Okay, for the health of our back, we'll take the can. You're going one side, the other side, the same side again, and extend. And da da ba ba di da da ba. Let it go. And di da ba 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 ba. And ba 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 da ba ba. Okay, we're loose enough now. We can go back into our plank. Actually, I don't want to swim. I want to take directly. Let me see what time it is. Okay, from here, we'll take leg pull front. Then let's combine things. Actually, from here in the plank, yeah, situate yourselves well. Yeah, serving your plank with your belly and your extension in the legs. Let's shift to one side and lift. Doesn't matter which side you chose, just balancing. Now, really pull into the center line with the thighs. Lift the rib cage underneath. Yeah, keep lifting, lifting, lifting. And then you're going to the other side. Take this arm down. Yeah, and you'll just go opening the other side, lifting and lengthening the arm up. Now lift the whole underside. Yeah, and transfer. Go to 2, and again lifting, lifting, lifting. The underside is lifting. Yeah, and going down and lifting, 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 and underside lifts. And from here, basic, simple plank, lift one leg, pull back 1, 2, 3, leg pull front, exchange, and 1, 2, 3, and pull front, and 1, 2, 3, leg pull front, and 1, 2, and pull front. Okay, from here we won't take the mermaid. What we will do is we'll walk back up and we'll roll back up. I'm going to go back here. Yeah, or does that even matter? We can do it together. Let's do 3 times. We're going down, walking out. Go deep. 3 pumps. And 1, and push, and 2, and push, and 3, and push. Lift the pelvis. Walk in. Bend the knees if you need. Roll up. Going down. Going out. 3 times. 1, and push, and 2, and push, and 3, and push. Come back. 1, 2, 3. Bend the knees. Roll up. And last time. Walking out. And bending 1, and 2, and last time. Coming back. 1, 2, 3, and rolling up. From here, I'm just going to go into an open position as we started, an open position. I'm going to bend the knees slightly, release the back. Feel all the shifts in terms of sensations that have happened since you woke up and since you began the class and you finished the class. Just take notice of those feelings and sensations. Then take the middle fingers just in front of the belly button. Roll the eyes down, eyelids rolled over them. So close the eyes and settle the breath for a while. We don't have to be static. We need to be porous, supple, and sensitive. Okay, people. I'll come into a small base just to end. Bend the knees. Come forward with the head. Belly goes back, yeah? So we're progressing forward. Thank you. We made it with just a 3-minute over. 3 minutes over. I think you're here. Are people here? I think people are here. Um, aha, hello. Thank you, Claire. Okay, cool. I don't know really who is here today, but anyway, I was here and you guys were here. Have a good day, and we'll meet soon. I'll let you know. Invigorating, great, and I'm glad. Um, have a nice rest of the morning. Saskia, cheers. Hey, babe. Um, Lisa, Ina, Mireia, Crystal, Claire. All right, good. Me too. I've got the, I've got that energy also. So enjoy, people. Stay safe, um, and keep keep yourselves well. Yeah. Um, oh, some people weren't allowed, or I don't know. 10 hours ago, 1 hour ago. Lisa, did you make it on? Because that wasn't very clear. Looks like you couldn't, and then you did. Aha, hello. Okay, good. Mireia, ciao. Have a great day, Saskia. Let's talk soon. Claire, also have a great day. I'll keep you informed for next classes. I wonder if Lisa lost contact or if she made it. Crystal, yes, thank you also. And let's see who else. Um, oh, Karine, thank you. Thank you also. And Jessica, hey, hey, hey. And Vincent did not make it to class, I guess. Vincent, are you out there? Are you out there, honey? No. Okay, people. All the best. Take it easy.